Hey y'all, let's make dinner for my kids. So there we have noodles.
Oh,
Not drink bean juice.
let's make dinner. 32 mom of 7 living in a hotel. They've turned this thing into a trend. They've turned it into a trend.
Chicken and some little cabbage to go with it. So what I'll be doing, y'all, I'm gonna break the noodles up. So y'all know I stay in a hotel, so we can't cook in this hotel after microwave food. So I made them their noodles and put some sauce in it. Now y'all, I do split these noodles. Depends on the circumstances. So saying
This is so sad. This is so sad. And the reason why I have to laugh, people, is because when it's bad enough, that's just my go-to. Right? You guys have seen me do this many times. Deep down inside, you see that we blurred the kids there in the background. Here's the problem with this, right? Is this has now become a means for a lot of these chicks getting support. They don't want to lift up the families or women who are married, who are present in their kids' life. This is what they're supporting right now, right? Now, a lot of people are out there calling this out, but there's still a lot of people who are looking at this and saying, we need more of this. Guys, you think I'm joking, but maybe some of you understand that the level of ignorance out here is really crazy. There are literally people out here saying being a single mom with 7 kids is a blessing.
This coffee smells like shit.
And that coffee smells like shit. Let's keep watching.
so. I'm gonna get them a little bit of noodles here. Get them 1 piece of chicken. These little cabbage things, those pretty good. Stop chance. And then we're gonna go with the
What's up with the shirt? You know? Like she doesn't have a shirt. Is that a crop top? I don't know what's going on there. Is she pregnant also? That's it. Because the last one, the last one was pregnant. The last one was also pregnant, bro. Listen, of course I'm curious to know what you guys think. This is insane.
Now they don't eat much. My kids do play over food, so I'm gonna get them a little portion of everything.
What's that? Is that what?
They got them some fruits, and it's what they're gonna be eating for tonight.
Is that watermelon?
Due to some leak in the bed, so I'm just gonna get them a little bit of soda.
Death in a cup.
And this is their dinner for tonight. Come on. Come eat your food.
Here's what I think is interesting about this, right? Because some people are going to say, oh, you're laughing at it. If I'm not supposed to laugh at it because it's sad, then isn't this a sad situation, right? You have to pick. Is it a sad situation? This is strictly to the people who look at this and say, I don't see anything wrong with this. Something tells me the way that she's doing this, she kind of knows that this is going to garner attention. You know, I don't think young babies, toddlers should be drinking soda. Now, that may be a controversial statement right there. Let me know, guys. I'm a bit picky with kids. I only have one. I'm not as experienced as maybe some other people. I'm learning. I'm not perfect out here, but I have what I can handle.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So far, right? This is crazy. I can't believe that we're actually seeing more of this coming out of the woodworks. as usual, I'm left speechless here on the coffee pod. But I did see somebody who said this is looking like the Struggle Olympics, and this is Dana who said that. So let's check out what she had to say.
I don't know what type of Struggle Olympics y'all are on this app training for. We still trying to process the 26-year-old with 6 kids. And now we got somebody else who done entered the chat that's 32 with 7 children, currently pregnant. And she's somewhere living out of a hotel.
Is she?
And splitting.
So she is currently pregnant. I didn't want to be rude. But she is currently pregnant. That is insane. I know you guys want me to just play the video, but at some point you have to separate yourself, right?
1 pack of oodles and noodles between 8 people. I wish the resilient Jenkins never came on this app, because ever since they came on this app, now all of y'all struggling, down bad, pathetic excuses for parents are getting on this app, and y'all are dry begging. Are you directly asking for money? No. But you putting these captions letting us know just how poor of choices that you're making.
Right.
Oh, I'm 26 with 6 kids. I'm 32 with 7 kids living out of a hotel. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, right? You know how to draw the attention in for how bad what you got going on is. And you know that this app is full of a bunch of people who like to watch a train wreck. A bunch of people who like to feel superior to people who doing bad, so it can make them feel better about what they got going on with their life.
Right.
Right. So you get on here, you do your little dry begging, you try to get your views up, you try to hit that 10K so you can start getting them TikTok checks. And here's my word of advice, and I keep on saying it. If y'all gonna keep on building up these people, don't get mad when they show their true colors on who they really are. And I don't like the fact that y'all are trying to capitalize off of y'all kids at their expense, right? It's bad enough that you won't stop having them, but now you're trying to use them to make money off social media, and you don't care how it's going to affect them in their real life, right? You showing just how down bad y'all lifestyle is, as if your kids don't got to go to school and interact with other children.
That is a fact. I think the kid part of exposing them to a mass amount of eyeballs with people who have different types of opinions, like, you got to think about that as a parent, right? And viewers should not be more responsible than parents. Viewers should not be more responsible than parents. Don't put extra responsibility on viewers, on commenters, than you are putting on parents. That makes absolutely no sense at all. I don't know what to do with this type of thinking and logic at the end of the day. I don't know what to do. Right? I think the best thing that can come out of this is somebody else who might be close to making a decision like this, whether it's putting themselves in a situation where they're exposing their bad situation, or whether it's somebody who already has kids and they may be encouraged by like, I've had enough, let me not make that decision again. Or a man out there who's decided he doesn't want to be the bum, because yes, they are bums, right? The pookie who's out here impregnating everything he can see and touch. Or ideally, a young person who's looking at this and saying, you know what, my life is not going to look like this. This is not the standard I want to set for myself. Because in the end, we know that the children suffer.
Yeah, y'all are some pathetic excuses for parents, all right? Ain't no way that these are gonna be the kids that Whitney Houston thought was gonna be our future. Ain't no way. These kids are gonna be cooked. It's the worst of the worst who procreating the most and having the most children. The people who halfway decent either ain't having kids, or they having 1, maybe 2 at the most. But the ones who just won't stop pumping them out are the worst ones, right? The worst ones who don't even need to be raising dogs, let alone kids. Those are the main ones who won't stop popping the kids out. I done said since the time I got on this app that y'all don't care about these kids, and y'all just continue to keep proving me right. Y'all being more concerned about these mothers' mental health than you are the children that they dumping trauma onto and creating mental problems for them.
Hold on. She's brewing. She's boring right now. That was a damn good point. More concerned about how she feels and not the children. A lot of you out there watching this right now. Oh my gosh, what about her mental health? What about the kids? What about the children? Chances are we're probably going to blur this video, but just exposing the kids to the rest of the world. Crazy.
All right, that don't even make sense. So they got childhood trauma. And so the best idea that you fools can come up with is that they need to have kids and create childhood trauma onto those kids so that those kids can go and have kids and have childhood trauma. The vicious cycle never stops.
Right.
But y'all can't seem to see that because you're idiots, like I done said before. But keep this stuff off my timeline. I'm tired of seeing it.
Shout out to Dana. You know, one thing is that when she is on point, she's on point. She's been on point a lot. But then you have the detractors. Of course, you know, you have the chicks here who are like, hey, what's the big deal? Check it out.
26 with 6 kids, had her first one at 15, second one at 16.
By the way, this chick here is talking about the last lady who was 26 with like 6 kids and like one on the way. Yeah.
Third one at 17. That's 3 kids before the age of 18. Do you not think that don't mean she had guidance in her life? Obviously. The kid's already here. What y'all want her to do? What y'all want her to do? Like, seriously. What do y'all want her to do? Give them to the system and give up? Then y'all gonna be saying, oh, she a bad mom. I would never give my kids up. Wasn't it just a lady that gave her 4 kids up to the system? Because she wanted to chase her dreams? Because she couldn't take care of them? And y'all was dogging her out? Oh, she's a bad mom. Ain't she? She trying to be a singer. Why is she giving her kids up? This girl had the kids and deciding to take care of them. And it's a problem with that.
Yeah. The real problem, all this sounds good, right? The only problem is she's pregnant right now. She's pregnant right now. Where's the lesson that's been learned here? It's not about she's taking care of the kids and she's owning up to it. No, the point is, why are you continuing to make the same bad mistakes over and over and over again? And if the baby daddy or the father was getting on here trying to justify it, I would have said the same thing. I've done that before in the past. Right? I've addressed it.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up.
Damn.
Okay, we get it. 6 kids is
I felt like that was directly to me, though. That came right after, you know.
crazy. Oh, she don't live this lavish lifestyle. Oh, y'all projecting your traumas onto the other kids. We get it. But she had them. And she's taking care of them the best that she can. If you want to take care of them, go get them. Because sitting up down in a woman that's just taking care of her kids on TikTok is not helping her, nor you.
What a pleasant woman. Imagine being trapped with that. Woo. Let's go check out some comments from Dana's video. We didn't really check out any comments over here. Top comment here says, not the struggle Olympics. Somebody else here says, now that is what you call poverty. Not what the 26 with 6 kids life is. All her kids are fed. All her kids have a place to live. Yeah, they need a father, man. Statistical disadvantage. It's not going to end well, most likely. Oh, don't speak that into their life. It's the truth. It's the truth. Drink the coffee. Somebody else here says they always pregnant on top of the little of kids they already got. Somebody else here says 32 with the question mark, 7 kids, hotel, Lord. Here's somebody else who says, may that side of TikTok never find me. Yep. Of course, this one has all the women agreeing. Like this chick who says, thank you. They're pissing me off. Justice for what? What are you talking about? Okay, somebody else who says, stop normalizing children being born into poverty. That's so sad. We get that, but they are already here. What do you want her to do with them? Well, how about start with not getting pregnant? It's crazy, man. One thing the internet gonna do is judge you regardless. Life is full of judgment. You get judged at your job. You get judged everywhere you go. Welcome to life. This lie that you've been told of there's no judgment, you do get judged. You get judged on a date. Yes, but I think the most disturbing video was this chick right here, who claims that she probably is a former protective child investigator. Listen to what she has to say.
As a former Child Protective Services investigator, I see a mom who is fully providing for her children. She's meeting all of their basic needs. They have a roof. She's feeding them. The children look healthy. In her videos, I see her cooking for these kids, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These look like good meals. I see her cleaning her house. I see her being a present parent. Now, do I agree with the way she talks to her children, the way she parents, and the overall conditions of the house? No, not necessarily. But my standards in parenting and cleanliness does not have to be her standard. And it just looks to me.
I hope you guys are reading between the lines, right? That's not how she would ever do that for her kids. But she's got a different standard for you. Doesn't hold the same standard for you. Now it stops being a thing of, is there a better standard? It's just your unique standard. Your unique standard is poverty, right? This is insane.
To me, like she's doing the best she can. And instead of throwing so much hate at her, we should be helping her. If there's something that she could be doing better, we should be giving her advice. We should be saying things like, hey, maybe there's a different way that you can communicate with your children so you don't cause them trauma. And right now, the mom community is pretty divided on this creator. I can see why people are saying what they're saying. I can see both sides. I understand that there are things in parenting that are inexcusable. But I'm going to kindly remind you that being low income, being poor is not one of them. And if you are showing all of this concern for someone's socioeconomic status, yet you're not doing anything to help them, you're not sending any money to their Venmo, you're not supporting their content so that hopefully they can get a bigger check from TikTok and provide better for their kid. If you're doing all this yapping about how she is a low-income parent, but you're not doing anything to help this person, your concern is performative.
That's not true. That's not true. Listen, you're not responsible for mistakes that other people make, right? This is a horrible stance. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't help, because I love to help people who I feel called to and passionate about helping. But you also have to have boundaries. If you see somebody making the same mistakes over and over again, you have the right to step back and say, I'm not going to even enable or support that. It's not your responsibility. I think that there needs to be a bigger recognition to the young couples, two-parent households out there, people who are working hard to keep their families together, people who are doing the best they can for real, right? For their children. And this is going to hurt. But that needs to be lifted up above what we see here on our screen. It has to start there. Otherwise, you're worried about encouraging and uplifting the wrong people.
Now, I just scrolled upon a 32-year-old mom of 7 kids living in a hotel with her nails done and her belly out, making dinner for her kids, 4 packs of noodles that she split up to 8 plates or whatever. Come on, this is ridiculous. This is embarrassing. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. It's the year 2025. If y'all have not learned how to use birth control, if you've not learned how to do something with your life other than lay on your back and make babies, neglected babies with men who don't give a damn about you, if y'all have not discovered enough of your self-worth to know that you could do more with your life other than keep on having babies, that you're going to lean on people in sympathy to take care of, you think you don't have any value. You can't go to school, get an associate's degree. You can't become a damn nail tech. You can't become a CNA. You can't do nothing. All that you find yourself good for is to be a damn baby making machine. This is absolutely not okay. It's frustrating.
Right.
It's frustrating. I'm tired of seeing these black women romanticize and publicize struggle. And y'all act like these kids just are happening upon you. You all are making these babies. We all know how babies are made. You're not making no progress in your life. You're not making good decisions. You're not making more money. You're not making a better life for yourself. Y'all just making babies with men who obviously don't give a damn about you, because where are you? Somewhere struggling. These kids don't deserve this, and I'm tired of seeing it.
Right.
Struggle secretly, moving forward. I don't want to see struggle all over my For You page. It's embarrassing. Y'all ain't doing nothing but perpetuating the damn stereotypes that already exist about us as black women. I'm over it.
Bring back shame, encourage young people, warn young people to not go in the same direction. Eventually, your life has to stop being about you and has to be about the next generation, you know. And to the people who sit there and they don't understand, well, what's wrong with a single mom having 8 kids and one on the way, living in a hotel room? If you talk to them and they just refuse to understand, you just keep pushing, right? You don't sit there and stress yourself out trying to explain what it is.